Hedera, Hbar, and Ripple XRP, two of the worst performing altcoins in this space. Will they ever wake up? Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. If we take a quick look at this and really kind of address this, right? Is Hbar and XRP just going to continue to be slumped? In the last year, Hbar is up about 28.2%. XRP is actually still down about 18.4%. And obviously, yes, this is a little bit of a rough one because if we actually look at the price action on XRP, it did have a pretty substantial move back in July, which is where, this is really basing that off of. I strongly encourage everyone to join the free Discord. There's going to be a link at the top of the description below. This is one of the most valuable and informative Discords out there, and it's completely free. There's a free side that has a ton of free crypto gems, free market strategies, guides, market trends, free charts, and there's also going to be new cheat sheets dropped in this Discord. And already we have a ton of testimonials from members of the Discord that have been absolutely loving it. So what are you waiting for? Go and click the link at the top of the description below and join the free Discord. But still, we need to be addressing the facts, and the facts are XRP and Hbar have been underperforming the market. I mean, even if we actually just go look at Solana in the last year, it's up 603%, Dogecoin up 82.77%, Ton up about 370%, Chainlink up 77.4%. And these are just a few, right? Like we can go and we can look at the year-to-date percentages on the top 100. Obviously, a lot of meme coins here, but there's a lot of altcoins as well that are up significantly, like Jasmy up 317%, Arweave up 200 and almost 20%. Ethereum name service up 185%, core up 156%, even exchange tokens are up 100%. Like this is pretty crazy. So when we do compare to XRP and Hbar, yes, they are significantly underperforming. Now, is that going to stay the same? Are we going to see a new all-time high for XRP this bull run? Like, or is XRP just going to underperform the market and really kind of do like a 2021 like run, except maybe go to like $1.50? Because I saw a lot of people saying like, oh, if XRP is just going to continue to do what it's doing, like, going back to 2017, 2018, and then 2021, you could see the difference in all-time highs. It's substantially different. Are we just going to repeat that same pattern? In my opinion, no, I don't believe so. In fact, there's not a lot of price data to go off of. We have 2 cycles for XRP to really kind of go off of. And yes, you could argue, yeah, it did have a cycle back here as well in like 2014, 2013, but I'm not going to base it off of that, right? I'm talking about full-on cycles, full-on, maturity of XRP. We technically only have 2 legitimate cycles to go off of when it comes to XRP. So I can't say for certain if XRP is just going to do the same exact thing. And I don't think anyone can. Now, when it comes to Hbar, we only have 1 cycle to kind of base Hbar off of. And when we talk about this, right, even when we address XRP, we got to remember that both Hbar and XRP did not have the ammunition that they have behind them now. Let's talk about this, right? So first off, as we look at Hedera, they continue to push and push and push. Recently, they just announced their Hackathon 2024 with over $300,000 in prizes to be won across 5 tracks, including AI, DeFi, and RWA tokenization for innovative groundbreaking solutions built using Hashgraph. Now, the focus here is not the amount that they're giving away or the hackathon itself. In fact, it's what they're focused on when it comes to the hackathon, which is AI, DeFi, and RWA. AI and RWA, let's just be honest, it's the 2 largest narratives around crypto. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me on that. And then, of course, we have DeFi. DeFi tokens are still absolutely massive. Guys, a lot of these DeFi projects have done very good year to date, as you guys can see here. There has been a lot of, in my opinion, wealth made through DeFi as well. So DeFi, it's a huge, value driver for any project in this space. It's the number 1 reason why Ethereum is number 2, because it has over 1,000 plus DeFi protocols tied to it. It's a massive, massive market. So as we do look at this, I do think that this is great for Hedera. And remember that both Hedera and XRP did not have any DeFi market tied to it. There was no DeFi initiatives. There were no AI initiatives. There were no RWA initiatives. Like these are very new for this cycle for both Hedera and even XRP. Now over here, we have a few breakdowns behind this. Number 1, we have the promise This is where we do see the evolution of distributed consensus, fast value transfer with digital currency, identification, ownership of things, land, devices, stock shares, stuff like that. Again, it's just more so tokenization. Now, outside of that, we have the problem. And this is where we have all of the great things around Hedera that is really kind of solving a lot of those weaknesses that pose challenges to mass adoption. Then we have the requirements for mainstream adoption of public DLTs. And again, this is everything around Hedera that Hedera has to offer for any developers or any builders. Then we also have the Hedera Governing Council. Then we also have the consensus, which is the token service, the consensus service, the smart contract service. And this is where we really kind of see just how substantial the Hedera technology really is. Then also over here, we have the hackathon itself, 20,000 developers, 100 applications, 1,000 transactions processed each second, 60 billion transactions to date, 6 million total accounts on mainnet as well. And these are just like some of the stats behind Hedera, not even just at this hackathon. Like this is like all of the meetings and stuff like that, all of the members that are active as well. Those are the developers around Hedera. And this is, again, the focus here, AI, RWA tokenization, DeFi, things like that. So I'm very excited about this hackathon because I do think that it's going to unlock even more opportunity around DeFi on Hedera and even RWAs and AI technically as well. So they're really kind of channeling all of the three biggest categories around crypto and the narratives that are really kind of floating around the retail cycle, especially for hype. So I do think that this is going to bring a substantial amount of money into Hedera, users into Hedera as well. And I'm very excited about that. And again, like I said, you got to note the fact that DeFi and RWA tokenization and even AI did not exist on Hedera back in 2020 into 2021. Now, what about XRP, right? So XRP, there has been a lot of upgrades and a lot of initiatives pushed around XRP. For an example, recently we have a big picture for XRP Ledger decentralized finance, and this is from David Schwartz, the CTO. Vet posted this. Check this out.
I'm going to go into more detail on each of these, but I just want to give a broad description of them on one slide so that you can sort of get the vision for where we're going and where we are. So if you get too down in the weeds, you kind of lose the big picture. So big picture, we have the automated market maker. It launched in March of this year. There was a little bit of drama around the launch, as many of you know. I see some smiling faces. I'm glad we're past that, but it's working very nicely now. The lending protocol has been released. We'll talk about that in more detail, but that's another example of that sort of, that'll be very regulated lending. There'll be commercial real estate lending, but it will be tokenized on the back end, so it will enable a DeFi ecosystem. Decentralized identity, if every project has to launch its own identity infrastructure, it's just going to be terrible for everyone. Oracles are critical for things like over-collateralized stablecoins, tokenized collateral. You need to have pricing information. Multi-purpose tokens will be proposed in the third quarter. It'll fill a gap in the way assets are represented on the XRP Ledger. I'll talk more about that. And the EVM sidechain. So I'm going to go into more detail of all of these, but I think like this is a roadmap for institutional DeFi.
And again, that focus there is institutional DeFi, but also all of these major moves being made is to focus on DeFi itself for the XRP Ledger. That's the number one thing that I am paying attention to, because DeFi on the XRP Ledger barely even existed in the past 2 cycles for XRP. Now there's a lot more that the XRP Ledger has to offer. And also even the AMM, which continues to grow, continues to expand as well. I mean, just take a look at the total XRP pooled as well. Well over 9.2 million. You might say it's not a lot. It's still growing. This thing has been nonstop up since inception, which I love to see. Now, outside of that, Ripple CTO breaks silence on Ripple's plans to increase XRP Ledger DeFi adoption. Again, they are focused on the adoption of DeFi. They are focused on the benefits of DeFi. They want to push DeFi to their customers globally, and this is all through the XRP Ledger and even XRP. Like I said, this has not existed until now. And with all of the recent integrations, Ripple, working with Archix, which by the way also works with Hedera on tokenization of RWAs. Then also you have Zonix with Ripple to partner to bring multi-asset tokenization onto the XRP Ledger. Then you also have, tokenized gold coming to the XRP Ledger in 2024, followed by the Axelar announcement to boost RWA tokenization, all on the XRP Ledger. Like, this is all to grow DeFi offering on the XRP Ledger. focus on, bringing in more transactions to the XRP Ledger, more users to the XRP Ledger. Like, this is something that I am focused on heavily because all of this is going to enhance the XRP Ledger. It's going to build on top of what we already have. And the network has been growing substantially through the AMM and through all these initiatives. The big thing for me is also the EVM sidechain. I've mentioned it on multiple occasions how massive that EVM sidechain is. When we talk about, Ethereum, like I said, 1,000 plus protocols tied to Ethereum. TVL on Ethereum is in the almost, I think it might be over $100 billion. The last time I checked, which we do have over here, it's sitting at $123 billion. 1,100 plus protocols. Now you have an EVM bridge on the XRP Ledger. Now you can start to see some of this TVL. You can see some of those builders. You can see some of the users, the devs, all of them moving over to the XRP Ledger as well. Cross-chain interoperability through Axelar is a big game changer as well. This is all happening, and it's all focused on institutional grade DeFi. Ripple's even hiring around this, and all of it is still focused on tokenization. So as we do look at XRP, as we even look at Hbar, and let me go back to Hbar real quick. As we look at both of these assets, even though they haven't performed well in the last 1 year, that does not mean that they're dead or that they're useless. In fact, all of the hate, all of the negativity floating around these two makes me even more bullish on both of them because the retail sentiment around these altcoins is just terrible. A lot of altcoins are down 90+% against their recent highs. A lot of them are down massively against their all-time highs. And this is right before we have, alt season. Remember, we just got the ETH ETF approvals. Bitcoin dominance is still very weak. While everyone is hating on a lot of these altcoins like Hbar and XRP, which now have so much more ammunition this time around versus 2021, or even in XRP's case, back in 2017 and 2018. And remember, XRP got relisted on all major exchanges after it got delisted. As we do look at Hbar as well, I mean, guys, this all-time high back here, although yes, the supply has inflated, I still don't believe that that's going to stop it. Remember that ADA hit $3 plus while having a very similar supply to Hbar. So I'm not concerned at all. I do believe that these two are going to absolutely explode this cycle and make a lot of people a ton of money. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.